Alright guys, we're at the TA, Seattle East, which is really in North Bend, Washington. Spent Sunday here. It's now Monday morning, kind of late morning. Got to go deliver some auto lifts to a place in Arlington, Washington, which is north of Everett. So I got to get through Seattle. Took a 34-hour restart here. We're going to go in and deliver as soon as we can get there. It says I'm an hour and a half from there. Hour and 32 minutes, so I'll have to call the guy I'm delivering to an hour before and he'll meet me there. I imagine he's the installer. So traffic doesn't look too bad through Seattle right now on the traffic map from Google. So we'll go in and get through town. Sorry, I'm watching things that are going on around here. But anyway, I'm getting ready to roll, but I'm waiting on some of these to get out of the way. And I think we can go now. So we're going to try and vlog again here. I got my mic set up, and I think I got it figured out. So we'll talk a little bit, let you enjoy the ride. Yeah, I'm coasting downhill, so it's pretty quiet. But we'll test this stuff out and see how it works. Must have been pretty crowded in here last night. We got a couple trucks parked in non-parking spots. Yeah, he's still asleep. That's a problem today. Ooh, let's find the gear, Russ. But that is a problem today, is parking. Has been for a long time. It's been a problem for 20 years.
Turn right at the stop sign.
Seems worse nowadays. As the economy grows, the need for more trucks on the road does too. So, we got some low clouds. Can't see the top of the hills or mountains. So, let's get going here. As I said, I'll have to call my point of contact. His name is Kurt. I'll have to give him a call here in about half an hour or so. Tell him I'll be there in an hour at that point. That's what he said. Wow, Russ. That's what he said last week. He says, just give me an hour's heads up. So, alright. I told him I'd be there mid-morning. Looks like it'll be late morning. It's almost 10 o'clock here now, so it'll be late morning, almost noon. So according to the GPS, it's going to be arrive in an hour and 30 minutes, so that's 11:15. Well, anyway, feels good to be rolling again, but got a call this morning. I had a load lined up to pick up tomorrow. I'm going to Kansas. Picking up in Renton, they're Boeing. It's easy loads, just empty racks. Strap them down and go. They're always quick, get you loaded in and out of there quick. They called me this morning to say that load canceled. It's like, really? That's the second time I've been up here this year that a load is canceled on me. So I have no load now after I make this delivery as of this moment. So he's got me in there for pre-selected on a couple of things. He said I probably won't get them. There's guys ahead of me that will get them. So I'm getting frustrated. Needed to rock and roll this month to make some money. Took this load because it paid well. Thought I'd get something coming out of this area fairly easily, and that still may happen, but I get so aggravated at times in this business. So that's what's going on this morning with me, and I hope your day is going well. So I'll get off here, let you enjoy the traffic that I'm going to get into here in a little while. Let you enjoy that. Seattle's always fun. Anyway, let you enjoy. I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye. right, so now it's Seattle traffic. We're at the junction of 90 and 405 to go north on the 405. And we've been, having people do their usual thing. Come flying around and then jump in front of you, like this GMC did in front of me. And then you saw another, looks like an Audi up there, did it. It's been going on. It's not too bad here compared to some places though. So it's not too bad here this morning. But anyway, it's getting near time to give my dude a call at my delivery. To let him know I'll be there in an hour. Once we can get on the 405 here.
Continue on I-405.
I will as soon as I can get over. All you people around here are so nice, but I got one back there to let me out. Thank you, Ford Flex. Anyway, so I'm going to give my point of contact a call here. It says I'm 1 hour away. So I'll talk to you in a bit. Alright guys, is it on? Hey, it is. Alright, so took a quick stop here, rest area just before the Arlington exit up here at Highway 530. So we just got a little over a mile to the exit. Then we'll go east over into town. Took a quick pee break, put my shirt on. Still experimenting with the sound. I have no idea where it's at. And then I forgot that I can turn on my lights back here. So instead of it being a dark cave back here, should be able to see a little bit of it. So we're gonna get on the interstate here. It's a 11:15. So we'll get there at about 11:30. According to my GPS. And then we'll get these things off, get the tarps wrapped up, put away. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. I meant to set up a camera to use on the back here to show us getting unloaded at this last stop. But I didn't get to it. Forgot. Well, anyway, so here we're gonna jump off, and we have to go east on Highway 530. I've been over here a couple of times to pick up in a place that's Aero, or an aviation kind of company. They make parts that go into wings and stuff. I've picked up stuff here and going to Marietta, Georgia, which is Lockheed Martin. Used to be Martin Marietta. And this place I'm picking up today is not too far from that. But there's nothing to pick up there today. And just looking around. Yeah, I remember now. There's no place to park on this side. There's a little bit of parking on the other side of the interstate in an old, kind of a dumpy place. So. Well, there's sort of an empty lot, but I'm not sure what it's for. Alright, so we're going to go over here and turn right before we're going to turn at a different place. Huh. Alright, so it's got me going down that road. Well, I hope it's okay to go down that road. That should be. Oh. So it's kind of a neat area up here. It's a little rural. We got an ambulance coming our way. Jumping off up here. And normally, where I've gone to pick up before, I go all the way into town and turn right on. Can't think of that road, highway. But now it's got me jumping off here, just over a mile. So it'd be before crossing the river. about going that way for my other pickups before. I'm rambling. I'm just trying to experiment with this setup here. And I might put this out as a vlog, but I'm not really talking about anything. I'm just rambling. So what I need to do is get my act together and put together a subject matter to talk about. Alright, let's see what we got here. This guy, this concrete truck's going back in there. Alright, that truck went back in there. The Frito-Lay, or is it a Frito-Lay? Maybe he's pulling doubles, so there's a flatbed coming out, so good, I can go back in there. That's where it wants me to turn here.
Turn right on 211 Place Northeast.
Looks like just a county road of some kind here. So this is an interesting little road. It's like a, what do you call it? Just, you know, a city street. So apparently trucks use it all the time. Although this corner here looks to be a little tight. So we're gonna zigzag around town here. I think it's a little cool to go topless out there, dude. But I guess he's burning the calories. A lot of red lights. 5 of them. This must be, I was gonna say the old part of town, but there's a cemetery here. And I don't know. It just looks like some businesses, industrial kind of little businesses, shops and things, and then mostly houses over there. So I don't know what we're seeing in this town. Retail, I don't see much of that. Got a looks like a pet grooming place. Hello. It looks like a pretty old cemetery. 1904.
197th Street Northeast.
Been there a while. Alright, let's see what we got up here. This okay, it looks like a good sized intersection up here to turn right on.
Alright. Turn right on 197th Street Northeast. At the end of the street, turn left.
Alright. Trailer went up on that curb anyway. Now we're gonna zigzag back in here. Okay.
Turn left on 63rd Avenue Northeast, then take the first right.
Because of traffic, I'm gonna get in this right lane, but
Turn right on 195th Street Northeast.
we got something up here going on. I see. That is not what I wanted. I need this up here. I need this street. So the recycling place has its own turn lane. Okay.
1/4 mile. Arrive at 19321 59th Avenue Northeast.
Well, Kurt said to go down beside the building to the back. What's the address? 19321.
19321 59th Avenue.
Wow. That's hopefully we can make that bend. Looks like we're making it. All right. Can't help but laugh at that hose over there. Alright, I wonder where he wants to unload. So, here we are. Get logged in as we've arrived at our delivery. And, this thing. So, check in with this guy here and see if we can get unloaded. We'll see what's going on, where we're going to unload at. Back here there's a bunch of stuff going on. Not sure what. May get unloaded right here, might have to move, so we'll see. So talk to you in a bit. Well, we're empty. Got our last stop off. Now we just gotta get out of this place, get back through town, and get down to Donna's truck stop. It says I'm 21 minutes from there. see how we can do this. Looks like we can probably swing around this. I'm at, oh yeah, need to do that. Release the trailer brakes, let the air out, let it come up too. Alright, so I'm at Donna's truck stop here in Marysville, I think, Washington. And, been here a couple of hours or so after delivering in Arlington. So, as I was saying earlier, my load got canceled. The one I was going to pick up tomorrow. So now, I spent the afternoon trying to find a load. I got a load. I was able to beat some others. I'll explain maybe later. Trying a new thing with my coordinator's never done it with any of his drivers either, but there's a thing called a Western board. So if you stay in the, it'll only show you loads, it'll match you up, it'll put you above empty trucks that are not on the Western board. So it gives Western board drivers priority on selecting loads. And I wonder, I think maybe it'd help me get this one. So I'm picking up west of Portland some transformers going down to Rosamond, California, which is between Bakersfield and Barstow and a little south toward Victorville. So it's over the ridge, over the mountains, east of the mountain range there, not too far from the Air Force Base there. Forgot the name of it. Anyway, so I'm gonna get out of here and head south. I'm 4.5 hours away from it, so I'm gonna try and get down.
400 feet, turn right, 116th Street Northeast.
I'm gonna try and get down south of Seattle. There's a pilot down there.
Turn right, 116th Street
South of Olympia.
Then take the second right.
To get me down there to, so I really don't want to leave here. I'd have to leave here super early in the morning. So I'm gonna fight the traffic down there this afternoon rather than in the morning. It'd probably be worse trying to go into Seattle in the morning than it would be now, although it gets bad. Seattle traffic is always bad. So we gotta get through Everett here first, and then get on down through the other suburbs and through Seattle. We'll probably stay on I-5 all the way down. It's worse on the 405 on the south end, you know, south of 90. It gets really bad down there. It's bad everywhere, but it gets really bad down there on that one. When you get down to Renton, further down, it's horrible. But it's going to be bad this way too. Not much we can do about it. It's 3:12 in the afternoon. So I wish they would have dispatched me on that load much earlier than they did, but he didn't call me until the agent. He didn't call me and tell me I got the load until I mean, he didn't even run the load till it was what, 2:30 out here, which is 5:30 Eastern. nice to know. But that's further down past the pilot. So I've got my pickup in the GPS, and it's showing that it's going to be nearly 5 hours to get there right now. Man, this road is grooved. All right, so we're going to head down this way. I might actually go all the way down there. I don't know. They said there's parking on the street. My pickup's at noon. I always wanted to get a shower in the morning, so I may still just stop the pilot and call it a day. From there it's about 2.5 hours. So Portland rush hour should be over, but if I leave at 8:30, should be smooth sailing getting in there. For some reason I don't remember this middle lane being so grooved, but you can just see it. Well, I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, but sure can feel it and I can see it. Well, anyway, enjoy the traffic. This ought to be fun. It always is going through Seattle. So I may get on the horn later and talk to you some more. So until then, enjoy the ride. Well, we are approaching downtown Seattle. The signage up here has got those left two lanes is I-5 south, and this lane is 90 east, or 290 east. But sometimes these signs aren't exactly what it's gonna do. So there's downtown Seattle, and everybody can see the needle or whatever they call that over there. That's where it sits over there in relation to downtown. You've probably seen pictures of it in the night skyline of Seattle and a lot of things. They always show it like whenever there's football or baseball games, you know, they show the outside view, and that's in the picture, or you know, in the view of the downtown skyline. Been there for a long time, as far back as I can remember, when I was a little kid. Alright, so we're getting into downtown here. As you can tell, this whole area up here is just, you know, all kinds of harbors and water places. I mean, all over the place. So there's all kinds of water-based activities, commerce, and traffic. It's a unique area. Something that's unique right now is clear blue skies. I bet it is super expensive to have one of those places up there to my left. And what looks like it might have been a old power plant of some sort. Maybe it was a factory on my right. It's not in the view of the video now, I bet, but you know, that building on the right that had all those stacks on it, that looks like that's been remodeled into some modern kind of office building or something. That's what it looks like. Might even be some condos in it, who knows. So we got this beautiful traffic all the way through town. Well, not all the way through every little part of Seattle, but through downtown. I don't know what it's going to do up here. I'm not a regular in this town as far as knowing how the ebbs and flows of traffic go. We are going to have to keep an eye out on which lane we're going to have to be in up ahead, probably. My GPS is not saying to be in a certain lane, so I'm going to assume we're good right here. So this is downtown Seattle. So I'll get back to driving here, and y'all can enjoy the scenery. Didn't think about it, but I could have maybe put up another camera or two to get different views. But setting the stuff up like that just takes time. It takes time. So we'll try this, some more stuff here, but I might make a video out of this real quick tonight, showing Seattle. So, I see now we are going to have to get over up ahead here. And there's a gap right there. Bingo. That works. Only problem is we can't see anything because I'm right behind this guy now. There he goes, good deal. But as you can see up here now, there's a overhead sign that shows that that lane on my right, which was what I was in, that lane I was in is now, it's an exit only up here. On my right, we passed it, and we're fixing to go completely past it here shortly, is REI, you know, the outdoor equipment and clothing company. Anyway, it's a nice big building they have there, but I don't know where their headquarters is. It's up in this area, I guess, somewhere, because that's a big thing. Oh, this is so much fun! I just get so excited to drive through here this time of day. How do people live here and drive in here to work and leave to every day? I couldn't do it. There's no way. Nope. I couldn't hardly stand Nashville, and that's nothing compared to this. So how do people do it here? I mean, I've been told by people here that it's just what you're used to. I was like, yeah, but don't you know there's a better life? A couple guys I know that used to live over here, they now live in Central Washington, and they're like, yeah, man, it's the best move I ever made. So, anyway. Yes, I'm rambling. And we're going to go underneath the convention center. Yada yada, come on. Yeah, that's, look at all that homeless. I didn't see anybody though. I saw a lot of trash, a couple of tents. In my quick glances there, I should have probably got over. Still might do that if this. Well, jeez, can't get over now. You took too long, dude. Over there is Century Field, where the Seahawks play. Don't know if you got any glimpses of it. It's over there to our right. I don't know what that old station wagon is ahead of me. Good shape. I had totally forgotten about how those old station wagons had the where the rear window would go roll down. Remember that? Anybody remember those? I did as a kid. I remember some where the hand crank kind of. That one kind of looks like it might be one of those. Yeah, that's an old Ford, it looks like. No, it's a Fury. So that's a Plymouth Fury wagon. Wow. Now look at that. What year would that be? late 50s or early 60s or something. It looks like they've hot rodded it. But old Plymouth Fury. Well, find the gear, Russ. Red interiors were pretty popular back in those days. I'm having a hard time hitting the gears. That's why Jake brake was on. SeaTac ought to be over here somewhere. It's the Seattle-Tacoma Airport. International Airport. Alright, I'm babbling, so I'm going to deal with the traffic here. Y'all enjoy the scenery. I'm going to let it keep recording. We'll end up down here. The old Rainier Brewery. Rainier. Isn't that like cheap beer? So anyway, we'll let the forward-facing camera, record the traffic in 4K, high definition, and I'll get back with you later. Talk to you in a bit. Bye.